Hi, everyone. My name is Steve Wright, and this is my Ruby on Rails project for Flatiron School. As you can see, my application is called PetMed. It is essentially a way for any individual to upload their pets onto the application and use that application to book veterinary appointments for their pets or pet. So I'll go through some of the functionality here, but let's go ahead and jump in. And as you can see, I can go ahead and log in here. I can click this to go to sign up, click forgot password, or sign in with Facebook. I can also, of course, click sign up in the nav bar at the top and put in that information. For example's sake, I'm going to go ahead and log in with information that I already have preloaded on this individual account. So if I do that, and even before I do that, just to show you some of the error validations are in place. If I left email or password blank or something like that and click log in, it will say invalid email or password. So let me go ahead and do that correctly. And now we are on the home page of this user's account. As you see, it has a welcome, says signed in successfully, and my nav bar has updated to click to the home page, which we're on already. I can log out, or I can click profile if I want to edit any aspects of my account. This is a pretty simple account with just an email and password. So there's not much to change besides those two. But as you can see, I can also click cancel my account if I would like to do so right there. If I click back though, I can go to my home page where I have access to the main things that I want to accomplish with this application. I can click my pets, my appointments, or my vets. But to start, if I click my pets, you will see the pets I already have in here for myself. Excuse me, with their information here just below their name. If I click on one of them, say I click on Rover, I see then his individual information. I can, of course, edit any information for Rover. So if I say, well, really, he's 35 pounds, but again, for validation's sake, if I mess anything up and don't put something in correctly, if I leave out name, for example, and click update, it will let me know, hey, you need to put that in or this update cannot be saved. So let me put Rover back in. And I'm going to also change, because he's really a golden retriever. And he is actually 30, well, let's say at the moment from the picture, he looks quite a bit small. So let's say 20 pounds. If I click update, then that information, of course, is reflected right here for Rover. And from there, I can also click new pet. So if I want to add a pet, and in this case, I will add my actual dog, Vinny, which is kind of my inspiration behind this. He is a dog, so I'll leave it there. He is Boston Terrier, so I'll leave it there. He's actually kind of a mix of these two. But let me get the date correct. Let me change the year. And it is the 26th. And let's say 35. And I believe that is the correct link. So let's see if that works. And I'm going to create pet. And there he is. There's Vinny. Again, not the exact image, but that looks pretty similar to him. But with his correct information there as well. But let's say, I added a pet and then whatever, couldn't keep the pet, or worst case scenario, your pet passes away, unfortunately, but you want to update your application. You could click remove pet. It will ask you, are you sure? And then you can click OK, and it'll take you back to the home page where, again, if I go back to my pets, Vinny will not be reflected in there. So if I now do some of the similar things like I just did with my appointments, I can click on my appointments. As you see, I have already a couple lined up. I can click on any of these individually too to see them there. I can, of course, change any aspects of the appointment. Say this isn't a good day for me anymore. I want to change it to the 22nd. Or let's say I make a mistake and I put it a day in the past. Today is April 14th. So I put it a day in the past and I click update. I'm going to get an error. Appointments must be booked at least one day in advance. So it's going to update it there for me and make sure that I get that correct. So let me move that. Let's say I really want it to be the 25th. I'm good with the location. So I click update. And there we are. It changes to the 25th. Of course, I can also click a new appointment if I need to add another one for one of my pets, which I have Rover and Kitty in there. Let's say it's for Rover. I need to take him to a different vet, and he needs to go for, let's say, surgery. I'll click that. I'll click, it's on the 31st of May, and I'm going to put a reasonable time in of 6 p.m. on military time, and click create appointment. And of course, it'll update there for me as well. Again, let's say just like the pet, I want to cancel this appointment now. I don't need it anymore. We click cancel. It'll say, are you sure? You say, okay. And you're directed back to the home page where now that appointment will not be in the list of appointments. And then finally on my vets, this will just show a list of locations. I've listed these for Chicago because I live in Chicago. In the future, of course, I would update this to geolocate an individual or have them put in their zip code, and it'll pull up all the locations locally from probably Google Maps. Something I'd love to do as I keep updating this. But for this round, I have it just listed there, and these are all the ones listed, of course, in the drop down for selection when we book an appointment. So from there, I can just log out. Let's say I'm all done. I click that, and we're back to the page where we started. So again, called PetMed, booking veterinary appointments. Very happy about it and the way it turned out visually and functionally. Always can make new edits and update it, as I probably will, but very happy about that, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.